Hello, this is like a live demo of how the project Radium tool works, where, well, as we saw before in our meeting, but now working with the correct API key and so on. So basically, you could upload a KML map file here, and once you upload it, you will see that you have your targeting areas loaded in the map. In this case, we have Barcelona, we have Madrid, and we have Sevilla. And for all of them, as we saw, there is a rectangle, which is the rectangle that contains the whole polygon inside. Then there is the small circle, which is the circle that takes the rectangle inside, so this area. Then it's the large circle, which is the one that takes the squares of the rectangle. There is also a pre-generated circle, which is the threshold circle, and as we saw, is the circle with the radius, with the mean radius that targets at least 90% of the business area. And then we have our custom circle, which is a circle that we can drag and drop the center, and we can also, make bigger, smaller, etc. And then for each circle, well, we have here the latitude, longitude of the custom circle, which is this one. So we see we move the chains. And then here we have the size of the business targeting area, which is basically this red thing inside, and the coordinates, which are the center of this targeting area, which basically is the center of this rectangle, which is basically around here. And then some data that we have here in this table is the radius of the large circle, which is this one, also radius of the small circle, radius of the threshold circle, as you see, and also it could be the radius of the custom one. Then we have percentage of intersection, which is how much of the targeting area we are targeting. So we see in the big circle, all the targeting area falls inside the circle, so 100%. In the small one, we see that almost all. In the threshold, as we say, is the circle that takes at least 90% of the targeting area, and this custom, well, it depends on where you put it. So for example, if you make it super big, I guess you would get here 100%. If we make super small, I believe here, 80%. Then we have the waste, is how much of surface we are targeting outside the circle versus the one we are targeting inside. So we can see that the whole intersection area is 182,000 square kilometers. And if we see additional info, now the waste size is 400 square kilometers. So you can see that the waste is this divided into this. That means this is 2.52 times bigger than this one. For the small one, we can see that this is slightly bigger than this one. So this is the number. For example, we can try to target, if we are targeting, for example, waste 181, almost 82. We could see that this is almost 100% of the waste. Then circle score is just, let's hide this info. Circle score is basically this metric minus this one. So in this case, minus 122. In this case, it's minus 10. In this case, it's 31. That means that if it's positive, that means we are targeting more than, so our surface of targeting is bigger than our surface of waste. If it's negative, that means we are targeting more outside the targeting area than inside. And we can use this metric to try to get which is the sweet point. So for example, the sweet point in this case, if the circle is here, it could be around 41, 47 here. Maybe this is not the best location, the best targeting area because of the shape. But for example, and also we can select. So for example, if we say, okay, I want to target this custom circle in Barcelona, I would select custom. And for example, if I go to Madrid, I can select in Madrid. By default, you see all the thresholds are selected, but in Madrid, maybe I just want the small circle. So I will target the small one. And in Sevilla, I want the custom one, which is basically the one I'm gonna build right now, which is, let's say, this one. So yeah, I can export it to a spreadsheet, and this is basically what it will be exported. That means from Sevilla, it would be 4.5 radius and this latitude and longitude, which is basically the one I created now. And in Madrid and Barcelona are the ones that I selected also in these options. I can export them. So we will see in the spreadsheet that the locations have been spotted here. So Sevilla 4.5, Madrid 16.3, Barcelona 12.5 in the latitude, as we saw. And yeah, basically that's it. You can also download it as a CSV file. I mean, here you can also download it as a CSV file. And this is basically how it works. If to deploy a new tool, basically you will need to do a copy of this spreadsheet and then add it into the code. I will put this into the email, but add it into the code here. So in the spreadsheet ID, etc. And yeah, basically that's it.